Welcome to my kitchen and to my YouTube channel. I am Terrah and I like to eat. Today we're gonna make dinner. We're gonna be making a one pot creamy spicy garlic butter steak and pasta that I just found randomly off the internet. Went to Pinterest, picked something. I do it every week. Let's get into it. Let's start making this thing because I'm hungry. All right, let's see. For our ingredients, we're gonna need 1 pound of steak sirloin or ribeye cut into bite-sized pieces, 2 tablespoons of butter divided, 4 cloves of garlic minced, half a teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes, adjust to taste. I think I'll be using a little bit less. Not that we don't like heat, but I like my pastas to be more creamy than spicy. We'll need half a cup of grated Parmesan cheese. Golly, can't have any peace. Look at Willow.
Willow, come on.
Go for dinner. Dinner time? Yeah. Oh, she's so cute. Anyways, back to the ingredients list. Half a cup of grated Parmesan cheese, 8 ounces of rotini pasta or any short pasta, 2.5 to 3 cups of water or broth. We'll probably be using broth because I have bouillons for it. Salt and pepper to taste, and chopped parsley for garnish, which is optional, and I'm not going to use that. I don't care for that. Every time I get parsley, it ends up rotting in my fridge. Let's get our ingredients, get everything kind of chopped up and ready. I will also be sure to post the ingredients list in the description box below where I found it. All right. There's actually not like any vegetables in this. I just kind of realized. Whoops. Typically, I like having some kind of dinner picked out that has vegetables in it. I like vegetables. We got the protein, the carbs. But listen, we got protein, carbs, and butter. Dang. Okay. This is what I chose. Got our pot. I'm gonna put a lot of water in it. Gotta measure out 8 ounces of pasta. Okay, I got the butter, I've got my steak, garlic, red pepper flake is actually right behind you, so I'm gonna have to move you here. Parmesan cheese is just in there. I'm not gonna take it out because I don't want it to get kind of warm. And then, oh yeah, the water broth. Honestly, do we want to be lazy and just use water? No, that's fine. Actually, my smaller pot right here, my little sauce pot. Okay, I'm gonna use my 2 of the 3 more favorite tops to use. That's about 2.5 cups, so that's what I'm sticking with. It would be easier to do 3 since I have the bouillons, which I don't want to have to cut that in half, so I'm just gonna put 3 whole ones in and it'll be just extra beefy. Okay, instructions say to heat 1 tablespoon of the butter in a large skillet over medium-high heat. Add the steak pieces, season with salt and pepper, and sear for 2 to 3 minutes per side until browned, and then remove and set aside. And then same skillet, add remaining tablespoon of butter, stir in garlic and red pepper flakes, cooking for 1 to 2 minutes until fragrant. It's on step 5 where it says add the uncooked pasta in water or broth and bring to a boil. Okay, wow. You know what, so I won't be needing this. We're gonna follow the directions because I know that pasta, when cooking in a broth, is probably gonna taste real good. All right, got my large skillet pan type thing. Actually, that probably helps, doesn't it? Okay, let's cut up some garlic. Got the skin on, so I just like to trim off the butts, that little hard piece where it came off the garlic stem. Kind of gives me an opening. So just then smush them. Willow, did you get dinner? And then you just peel off the skin of them. Now usually I'd like to have like a little baggie on the countertop to help get all of my veggies, just trash, into one little bag. But if it's just garlic we're prepping today, then I'm not gonna waste a full bag for that. I'll just dump it right in the trash. Oh, this one's a little stuck on there. Oops. I do kind of hate how sticky they get once you touch their juices. And to save on time, I'm just gonna use a garlic smasher crusher rather than using my knife to mince them, just to save on a bit of time. And then I'll rinse my knife off of the garlic juices, because I want it to be clean. All right, I'm gonna grab a small dish so I can put the garlic to the side. And again, the garlic crusher or mincer, presser, whatever this thing is called. I don't know why I rinse the knife if I just use it to cut more garlic right off of the crusher. Oh, you know what? This whole time, I have not been able to see what I was doing. I should preface this by saying I am by no means a pro at YouTube. I watch a lot of it, but I don't film it. God, I love garlic so much too. I'd be a terrible vampire. All right, once again, quick rinse. And then the meats. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut these first, put salt and pepper all over them, kind of massage it into it before I dump it into a skillet. And what I have here is a sirloin. You can do ribeye if you want. But I saw the sirloin at the store and I was like, you know what, this looks good. I like the kind of like fat throughout. It's my favorite. It's gonna cook real nice. I get these in strips so I can just cut them a little bit quicker. I am so slow on anything and everything that I do, including meal prep. Just prepping the ingredients before the meal, I should say, because meal prepping is different. I usually like to do everything one by one, and I like to be careful about finger placement because I think last week I used a mandolin and cut cucumbers and accidentally kind of nicked my middle finger. And it was kind of freaky for me. Definitely not kind of dinner table talk, but it's something to keep in mind. Always keep your fingers out of the way. Usually you want to claw it, so best practice to do that. Hard for me, especially if I'm trying to press into it to kind of make sure I get a grip on it. So at least I'm going to stay away from it. The knife. Apologize for the setup too. Kind of try and work with what I've got, maybe find a better setup to do this so you guys can see everything. Okay, I'm gonna leave this guy a little bit chunky. He's already cut there. All right, I'm gonna at least get this going here now. Medium-high heat. Yeah, the way that I'm holding it was not like the greatest way to cut into that, but just be careful. All right, toss this. I'm gonna get salt and pepper. Usually I like to do the turning, but since my hand's dirty, I don't want to get the other ones dirty, so I'm just gonna, I don't want to get the bottom dirty, I'm just gonna use these. A little bit there, a little bit there, and then kind of just massage it. I'm gonna take my butter, gonna go in here, just gonna slide it around a bit. Now, I made a mistake, I should have had that going for a bit. But it'll be fine, because I think we'll be a ways away from using it. Wash hands. Now I don't really want to crowd these, so I am gonna move them apart. Also, there's a piece of meat there. I'm gonna bring you over so you guys can see this. All right, dope. Get these going. I'm gonna let that cook and brown. I'm gonna get foil so I can set them aside. I'm also gonna move this because we don't need this anymore. These can go over here. And this is where my mic cut out, and I don't realize it for a while. So I'm just cooking, and then I'm setting aside the meat so I could use the pan and kind of maybe drain some of the excess juices. Yep, there we go. Sorry, it's been a minute since I recorded, so I actually don't even remember what I was talking about during this part, but you can see me pouring garlic and some chili flakes. And I'm not measuring the chili flakes at all, I'm just kind of measuring by eye and feeling with my heart. Here we have heavy whipping cream. We'll let that heat out. And then I made on the side some chicken bouillon for chicken stock. I'm sorry, not chicken, beef. I made beef stock with some beef bouillon cubes. And then for this, I do remember actually saying that it's best to get a block of Parmesan and freshly grate it. It melts better, it tastes better. I did have this Parmesan on hand, and it didn't work super well with melting into the pasta. It did, but again, I prefer going with the block and then shredding it by hand. We add in the pasta and the stock, and then we're just gonna let the pasta cook within the mixture. And once you have it simmering, all right, and now it is done simmering, and we stirred a few times. It's been 10 minutes, actually been a little bit over, and I realized that my microphone might have been dead this whole time. So I'll have to do some voiceovers. Wow, this is looking really nice, thick and creamy. We're gonna add this back in. Juices involved. Go on. Throw this out, and we're gonna incorporate, get it all well coated here. There we have it. It's looking good. All right, now to get a bowl and do a taste test. I don't know about everybody else, but I really like eating my pasta from a bowl. Kind of like how it's just all gathered into one easy place. Now this recipe online says it feeds 4 people. It has 4 servings, which might be true. I do like to do a little bit more than just a single serving when it comes to pasta. Now for a little bit Parmesan. I can say that it smells really good. I did have a small bite of the steak before putting it in, and it tasted really good too. And I bet Patrick's gonna like it because he loves steak. Okay. Now to do a little taste test, we're gonna get some noodles and a nice big steak in there. Wow, that's really good. Very creamy. With all the cream, honestly, you can't taste too much of the crushed red pepper. So I think it was actually okay to go half a teaspoon on that to get a little bit of the heat. But very good, very tasty. Really like it. I think Patrick will too. So I'm gonna eat dinner thank you guys so much for watching and joining me tonight. Stick around for more recipes for the following days. We're gonna be cooking as much as we possibly can. I really enjoy cooking sometimes, especially certain meals. Oh my God, I'm so sorry about this tripod. It's gonna be mostly a steak or beef and chicken kind of week, but yeah, stay tuned for more. And thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Comment mostly. I'd like to hear your feedback. What do you guys want to see? What do you guys like the dish? Have you tried it? What have you added into it? What did you take out? Really would like to know. Thanks. All right, catch you in the next one. Bye.